Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Say it with me to yet another video for Cryptopocalypse Now. I am going to pick up where we left off from our previous range trading guidance videos, right? Range trading mastery playlist is getting populated, it's getting thick, just the way I like it. In today's video, I would like to talk about this price action that transpired on Wednesday and the follow-up to the FUD news about Binance. Now, to be honest with you, it's never a bad idea to be on the cautious side of things, and when things like that come out in the news where we're talking about CEOs stepping down, right? You got to be cautious about those things. I was getting ready to buy lower. I thought that we would finally see on the daily over here, that we would finally see a real daily low on the chart since about a month ago. We have not had a daily low since this pump. I'm talking about something like this where price consolidates for an extended period of time, where you actually get a low to buy into. And so I don't think we're getting it anytime soon. It seems that the market has decided to keep pushing price forward, but regardless, this is not what we're here to talk about. I would just like to say that the star of the show here truly is MarketSpy, and the way it gives you trades when there's uncertainty and all sorts of things going through our minds. MarketSpy is there to take care of that, and I would like to bring your attention back to trading the range, because it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing that we've been looking at. So I have been trading this. You can see the dates pretty much since I told you that I would be tracking this and following the signals, just to show you how you can take this to the next level, use it to your advantage using the strategies and the methods that I'm discussing here. So we have this great sell-off, and I'm thinking it's going to bring us down to 30k or thereabout. And I'm getting all excited, rubbing my hands, thinking I'm going to be buying in. And then we have this pump candle, reversal candle, whatever it is. We have a divergence, and I said the price is going to take out this high. And it did. And this has nothing to do with news being news, right? This has nothing to do with our beliefs or fears or greed or anything like that. I am blindly following the color green and the color red on the MarketSpy system, and I think it's outperforming this price action by quite a bit. Let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, so we have this price action where we have a baseline reclaim, we continue, that's our buy signal, we come up to here, we have another little sell-off, we have another reclaim, we pump and rinse and repeat, and now we're here, right? So in this range, all right, according to the punch out strategies, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 trades within this range when everybody was FUDding, thinking that price is going to go down. MarketSpy was delivering on its promise of being a great system that tells you what price is going to do directionally. And so if you were to measure these punch outs, this was a baseline reclaim, punch out 1 R, punch out 2, punch out 3, 1 R. And you're wondering, like, oh, why would I go for 1 R? I'm gonna skip CR's videos, and especially his video that talked about, what's the title of the video? The Way of the Risk to Reward Ratio Trader. If you have not watched that video still, I think you should before I show you the rest. I think you should pause this video, go back, watch that Risk to Reward Ratio Trader, and come back and finish this video. And let's make it brief. We're not going to go too much into the detail of risk to reward, but I'd like to say 1, 2, 3, 4, with 1 being risk and 4 times the winners. So every time you risk to go long or short at the punch out signal, just one strategy, you have had 4 winners, while the rest of the world was scratching their heads thinking, am I going up, am I going down? And you're 23rd, 22nd, 21st, 20th, 19th, 18th, 17th, 16th. And since we started basically documenting this thing, our account has grown by a substantial amount, all right, based on all this, a substantial amount. So let's go back to this risk to reward ratio. And now let's say that whatever it is that you're using, let's say you had your confirmation and you felt like this is the point, you're like, okay, this is going to go all the way up to take out the high. You are part of the platoon, you're watching me, it's telling you to be cautious over here. Price reverses, MarketSpy shows me a thing, I come in and I say half of this was retraced already, so we're coming for these highs. It helps to have some sort of insights that are contrary to maybe what you're thinking at the time. So let's say your entry is over here and your argument right now is these are tiny little moves, 1R, who cares? I don't think you understand what it takes to be right directionally 4 times in a row within a range like this during uncertainty in the markets when everybody's fighting. If you're a market spy, you understand, but if you're coming in here watching this for the first time thinking, what is this guy talking about? Let's say you're a genius and your entry was here and you're like, screw it, I'm going long. Let's say you're a good risk to reward manager and you say, my stop loss is below this wick, because if that's the low, we're not coming back there. So it's a good place to put a stop loss. And let's say you're like, oh, I'm gonna go and exit at the top over here. That's the high of the range. And you look at this and you're like, 2R. What? No, wait a second. What if my entry was like I'm more of a genius than that? I immediately went over here. 3.63 right here on the first candle, the first sign of a reversal. You entered, you're a genius. And you are exiting over here, you're at 3.63. Let's say price went all the way up to here and you somehow managed to get an entry at the bottom and exit at the top. You see, you haven't really gained any advantage over the rest of market spies, because we had 1, 2, 3, 4 trades, and if you held on the first one, applying the same principle, you're looking at 10R versus your whatever it is that you're doing over here, trading this, that gives you 4R max up to the top as of now. Let that sink in, okay? This was your first signal, your stop loss, courtesy of MarketSpy. And if you held on to it, you're at 10R. Not only that, but based on how tight the stop loss was and how the signal was printed, you were sized up at 5x of your account, most likely over here. Okay, so if you were able to capture this, if you were here right at the time when this was happening, then you made literally 10R at 5x leverage of your whatever the account size that you're trading. This is the power of MarketSpy. So we take 1R. This is why I said you have to go back and watch that The Way of the Risk to Reward Ratio Trader video to understand that this is all deception. Price is a jester. Price is not king. Price is not king. Your system is king. Your system is the one that provides and feeds you. The market is there to take the money from you. The system is there to prevent that from happening. Realize, not analyze. Discover what we're talking about here by looking at this chart and then using your measurement tools. Try and understand what this all means. This is one trade. So a swing trader, my argument here, a swing trader who might be arguing is like, oh yeah, I went in here and I sold over here. A swing trader doesn't have any edge over someone who trades systematically, directionally, 4 times in here, or decides to hold just one trade to achieve way more and outperform everybody in this range. There's simply no equals to MarketSpy when it comes to directionality. And that's it. This video is here to demonstrate that you're getting 4R when you're trading these little candles, these little ranges. Hence my range trading mastery playlist. You need to watch all of it, including the little shorts that I've been posting. These are the kind of trades that bring you up rapidly to these kind of numbers, and your performance over here is reflective of that, right? So it keeps chugging along, and that's it. And I'm gonna keep track of this and walk you through this journey until the end, when we hit the big number, and I'll finally be able to come out and say, hey, look, this is how you grow a small account to make something out of nothing. So risk to reward, it's not what they tell you, it's not what they show you. Realize. I'm sick, so I won't be able to go on talking about this for much longer, but maybe I'll see you guys later in Discord. These setups over here, everything that's transpired here I already talked about in the videos prior to this video. There's 6 videos packed with pure alpha and information. And if you can hold on to it, to that information, if you can process it, if you can grasp it, you will be joining our 1% club soon. You will realize what it means to trade 1%, lose 1%, win 1%, again and again and again, without the allure of these mega pumps and dumps where you're like, oh, I could have taken all that. I showed you the risk to reward. The math is king. Price is a jester. MarketSpy is the protector. And so that's all I have to say regarding this. I find this very curious, very interesting how the market reacted. MarketSpy was there to pick up on it before anyone could realize what was about to happen. And so this is what it is, right? We are up here now. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then.